So people, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell icon.
Money Works Entertainment, MWG.
Viewers, subscribers, as you can see on your screen, guns out in Cockpit country as Maroons and armed men face off. According to a Yard Height News article, on Tuesday, August 10, 2021, a group of men said to be members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force trespassed on Maroon lands in the Cockpit country. These men, who were armed, issued threats of extortion to the farmers in the area, giving them the choice to comply or have their crops burned. There was also evidence that they wanted to steal the crops as a blue tarpaulin was seen in the back of their truck. The Maroons would not have it, and so they put up a well-organized defense. To get more insight on this matter, watch this video clipping. After watching this video, please share your thoughts on this matter in the comment section.
Don't know. Ease back. No aggression. Stand up. Stand up. Listen to me. Lower your gun. Lower your gun. Lower your gun. Lower your gun. The situation is under control. Please exit. Please exit.
No.
Please exit. Please exit. Please exit. Please exit.
No. You never do nothing. You come.
You are a thief. You are a thief.
That gun, you know.
Yo, no, move it, you know. Yo, don't move it.
I'm just about to replace. Get back, don't have me there.
Never
man! We are finding them right now. Right now we are finding them in our bush.
Them no reason why we are camp.
We need our machine. We come in jump and come in gun. I jump, we come in. And you come in gun. So who bother? Who bother? But you not find gun. Who not find gun, pan boy? Can't shoot nobody else, so. I own a man. Chief, I talk to you. Red shot, man. Boy, I back up gun and put up gun and cut up. I owe you. I owe you. Oh, I know you, youth. And the chief, I know you. The chief, I know you. We have evidence. Not for we have evidence.
I'm not joking.
We're not joking. We're not joking.
The chief won't talk to you.
We're not joking.
Chief will come. Chief will come.
Hold the phone.
Chief!
On the way up on the tree.
To learn more about this Maroon chief, check out this ER interview.
ER in Cockpit country, narrow roads perched on sudden drop hillsides, a compound ahead, steeped in history, but little to show for its Maroon origins. Some old folks kicking back in the shade, but the township as sleepy as it gets. No KFC up here, except for the Colonel. An energetic newcomer with big plans to shake things up. and also something of a social media rock star himself. Richard Curry, the Maroon Lionheart.
Maroon was the catalyst towards emancipation. We are leaders of liberation, right? We stood up and fought against the common enemy.
You
right?
also worked with the English to return wayward slaves.
No, so runaway slave had the option of remaining with the Maroons.
All very well and good, but look around. Is Akompong really on the cusp of a rustic renaissance?
We obviously need to now start looking at bringing investments in here. To do that, you need proper infrastructure. So we need roads, we need water, right? We also need telecommunication services.
His big theme is sovereignty of land, sovereignty of the people. What about Andrew and Jamaica House, one wonders?
I actually greeted him, I shook his hand, and he said to me, we're gonna fix it. So I'm still waiting.
But you're not waiting, you're deciding that you're going to fix it.
That's what I'm saying, we're still waiting. That doesn't mean I'm waiting.
There's a small museum. And drummers ready to put hand to hide. There's even a tiny library with computers for kids paid for by overseas donors, but nothing to suggest what he calls sovereignty.
Government is free to come along for the ride depending on how we engage. That's the point, right? The point is how we've been engaging over the past 200 and odd years has been short of what sovereignty would dictate.
So you figure you're independent. This is an independent state within a state?
Correct. It's not state within a state, it's an independent state.
So the Jamaican government has no jurisdiction in Akompong?
Not without the permission of the state. That's how it works.
And how it works here, at least according to Curry, is that the colonel calls the shots.
He's the head of state. So he is the person that would ensure that the duties and responsibilities assigned to him to take care of the resources and the people of the nation are done with due care, So just like a prime minister would look over his land, I shouldn't even say prime minister look over his land, but you get what I'm saying.
And he's been saying a lot, even getting a write-up in Forbes magazine, no less. Curry with a degree from the Mona School of Business, leaving corporate behind to focus on transforming Akompong, which before COVID brought in some US dollars from the occasional busload of visitors.
You have dual citizenship? We have a treaty with the British, not the Jamaican government, all right? Let's get that straight. I'm not trying to tear down government, I'm not trying to bring a surface or another war, right? What I want is Maroons fair game, right? Fair game at trade, commerce, diplomacy.